Our next player up is going to be, this is player number 1. This is Sophie Devine, the all-rounder from New Zealand, the Kiwi powerhouse who brings explosive all-round dominance and fearless six-hitting with a joint highest individual 99 score for the WPL. And again, let's open here at 50 lakh, please. May I ask for a bid of 50 lakh from any team in the room at 50 lakh? 55 lakh, thank you RCB, welcome at 55 lakh up front. At 55 lakh now, it's with Bengaluru. 60 lakh goes back to the Giants. At 60 lakh now, with the Giants at 60. 65 comes back to the Royal Challengers. At 65 lakh, 70 for the Giants. At 70 lakh now, it's with the Giants. At 70 lakh, 75, thank you RCB. At 75, 80 lakh goes back to the Giants. At 80 lakh. 85, thank you sir. 85 back with Bengaluru now at 85. 90 lakh, Gujarat comes back at 90. 1 crore 10, welcome Delhi Capitals at 1 crore 10. At 1 crore 10 now, it's with the Capitals. On my right, far back at 110. Ahead of you, Gujarat. At 1 crore 10. 120, Gujarat comes back at 120. Ahead of you, Delhi. 1 crore 30, say Delhi. 1 crore 40, say the Giants. 1 crore 50, back with DC. At 150, 160 with the Giants. 1 crore 70, thank you, Delhi. 1 crore 80, with the Giants now at 1 crore 80, ahead of Delhi. 180. 190, Delhi comes back at 1 crore 90 now with the Delhi Capitals. 2 crore, say Gujarat. At 2 crore now, Delhi's out. At 2 crore with the Giants on my left. At 2 crore now currently for Sophie Devine. At 2 crore, looking around the room, making sure all teams are done. At 2 crore with the Gujarat Giants for the moment. Last chance for any other team to come back or to come in. At 2 crore, Sophie Devine currently with the Gujarat Giants, all done then, all through, and selling then for the Gujarat Giants at 2 crore. Sold to you, thank you very much for 2 crore. Sophie Devine goes to the Giants. Our last all-rounder in the AL3 category is going to be number 149. This is Georgia Wareham from Australia. And let's open at 50 lakh, please. 50 lakh opening bid. At 50 lakh, do I have anywhere at all? At 50. At 50 lakh for the Australian all-rounder. Do I see a bid? Do I see? I do. Thank you, Giants. At 50 lakh, it's with the Gujarat Giants at 50. At 50 lakh, anybody else coming in ahead of them? With the Giants at 50, we can sell as long as nobody else wants to raise that. RCB does. 55. 60 lakh goes back to the Giants. At 60 with the Giants. $60 lakh and RCB is thinking. And 65 is bid. 70 lakh goes back to the Giants. 75 for RCB, 80 lakh for the Giants, 85 for RCB, 90 for the Giants, 95 for Bengaluru, 1 crore for Gujarat. Okay. At 1 crore then, we are with the Gujarat Giants. Anybody else coming in? At 1 crore now, the bid is with the Giants, ahead of everybody else, and selling to the Gujarat Giants. Then last chance at 1 crore. Giants, that's yours at 1 crore. Our next player up is going to be number 10. This is Bharti Fulmali, the Indian batter as well. Rising stroke maker, known for clean hitting and composure. Let's open at 30 lakh, please. At 30 lakh, do I have an opening bid anywhere? At 30 lakh. At 30 lakh, do I have a bid for Bharti Fulmali? At 30 lakh. At 30 lakh, anybody coming in? Any paddle going up at 30? Looking around the room to get us started. All teams done? At 30 lakh, Gujarat Giants comes in. Thank you, sir. At 30 lakh. At 30 lakh now, it's with the Gujarat Giants. Anybody else coming in ahead of them? At 30 lakh, the bid is with the Gujarat Giants. All done? And selling, if we're all done, Mumbai Indians comes in at 35. Thank you, ma'am. At 35 lakh now, it's with the Mumbai Indians. Ahead of you, Gujarat. At 35 lakh. With the Mumbai Indians, Gujarat is thinking. No? At 35 lakh, straight ahead of me then with the Mumbai Indians. Current bid is 35 lakh. Anybody else coming in at all? At 35 lakh, we will sell then to the Mumbai Indians ahead of everybody else and selling up front at 35.40 it is. UP Warriors. 45 goes back to the Mumbai Indians. One more for the Warriors? No. At 45 lakh then, still with the Mumbai Indians and selling up front then for the Mumbai Indians at 45 lakh. Sold. We do have a right to match option with the Gujarat Giants. Let's see if they would like to exercise that. Yes, they would. Let's see what Mumbai Indians bid will be.
70 lakhs.
I'm sorry?
70.
70. Thank you, ma'am. At 70 lakh, with the Mumbai Indians say, let's see what Gujarat Giants say. They say yes. And the player then will sell to the Gujarat Giants. Bharti Fulmali going to the Gujarat Giants at 70 lakh. Sold. Thank you very much. Our next player up is going to be number 76. This is Kashvi Gautam, all-rounder from India. And let's open at 30 lakh, please. At 30 lakh, thank you, Mumbai Indians, comes in right away at 30. At 30 lakh, I have a bid in the center of the room. Any other team coming in ahead of MI at 30 lakh. Currently in the center of the room with the Mumbai Indians. Are we all done? At 30 lakh, any other team coming in? 35, say the UP Warriors. At 35 lakh, 40 lakh goes back to Mumbai. 45 for the UP Warriors. 50 lakh back with Mumbai. 55 lakh for the Warriors. 60 lakh for Mumbai. 65 lakh for the Warriors. Done. At 65 lakh then it's with the Warriors ahead of the Mumbai Indians at 65 lakh. Do I have anybody else coming in at 65 lakh with the Warriors currently ahead of all the other teams? All done then and selling then, if we're all completely sure, to the UP Warriors at 65 lakh. Sold. We do have an RTM option which Gujarat is choosing to exercise. Let's go back to the UP Warriors for a final price. $65, UP Warriors stays at 65, Gujarat Giants accepts, and we have Kashvi Gautam going to the Gujarat Giants at 65 lakh. Sold. Thank you very much. Our next player up is going to be Renuka Singh. This is number 7, the Indian bowler who adds momentum and provides timely breakthroughs with striking seam and swing, Renuka Singh. And let's open please at 40 lakh. Opening bid of 40 lakh please for Renuka Singh. Opening bid of 40 lakh, do I see anywhere in the room at 40? At 40 lakh now, do we have an opening bid for our Indian bowler Renuka Singh anywhere in the room at all? At 40 lakh. At 40 lakh, do I have a bid? Do I have a paddle going up for Renuka Singh? All through? At 40 lakh, thank you Gujarat Giants, 40 lakh is bid. At 40 lakh now, bid on my left with the Giants. Anybody else coming in ahead of them? At 40 lakh now, the bid is with the Giants. All through? At 40 lakh then, the bid is with the Gujarat Giants. Thank you very much. UP Warriors comes in at 45. At 45 lakh now. Ahead of you Gujarat, it's at 45 lakh with the Warriors. At 45 lakh, Gujarat coming back? Indeed they are, 50 lakh. 50 lakh now is with the Giants. at 50. At 50, 55. Thank you, UP, at 55. Ahead of you now, Gujarat, it's with the Warriors. 55 lakh, front of the room. At 55 lakh, Gujarat thinks and says, yes, 60 lakh it is. 60 lakh for Gujarat. UP is done. The bid is at 60 lakh with the Gujarat Giants at the back of the room here on my left. At 60 lakh, any other team coming in? At 60 lakh, any other team want to carry on the bidding? At 60 lakh, it's with the Giants then, and selling on my left, Renuka Singh at 60 lakh to the Gujarat Giants, for the Giants at 60. Our next player up will be number 75. This is the all-rounder Kim Garth from Australia. Kim Garth. And again, let's open at 50 lakh, please. Thank you, Gujarat Giants, right off the bat. 50 lakh with the Giants at 50. Anybody else coming in after that? At 50 lakh with the Giants. We can sell to the Gujarat Giants unless anybody would like to raise that bid. All through. All done then. No more bids coming in and selling to the Giants at 50 lakh. Giants, that's for you at 50 lakh, Kim Garth. Number 84 is our next player up. This is Yastika Bhatia, the Indian wicketkeeper, Yastika Bhatia. And let's open at 30 lakh. Thank you, Gujarat. 30 lakh is a bid from Gujarat Giants at 30 lakh. Anybody else coming in ahead of Gujarat? At 30 lakh, 35 UP. Thank you. 40 goes back to Gujarat. At 40 lakh now, still with the Giants, ahead of you Warriors. $45 lakh is bid with the Warriors, ahead of you now Gujarat. 50 lakh, back with Gujarat. At 50. Done. At 50 lakh then, still with the Giants, ahead of the Warriors. Anybody else coming in? At 50 lakh now with the Gujarat Giants, and selling then for the Giants at 50 lakh. Sold for you, Gujarat, at 50 lakh, Yastika Bhatia. Our next player up is going to be number 73. This is Daniel Wyatt Hodge, the batter from England. And let's open at 50 lakh, please. At 50 lakh, thank you, Gujarat Giants. At 50 lakh is bid with the Gujarat Giants now at 50. Anybody else coming in ahead of the Gujarat Giants at 50 lakh? At 50 lakh, anybody else coming in? I don't think so. Nobody else has, I thought so, yeah. And selling to the Gujarat Giants at 50. Sold, thank you so much, Gujarat Giants, for 50 lakh. Next player is 145. This is Tanuja Kanwar, also an all-rounder from India. And let's open at 30 lakh again, please, at 30 lakh. Do we have a bid anywhere at 30 lakh? Any team? Thank you, Delhi. Delhi comes in at 30 lakh on my right, at 30 lakh with Delhi. Anybody else coming in ahead of Delhi? At 30 lakh now with the Delhi team, 35. Gujarat comes in at 35 lakh. 40 lakh is for Delhi. 45, say Gujarat. Done. At 45 lakh now, it's with Gujarat. The bid is with Gujarat, ahead of Delhi, ahead of any other team. Any other team coming in? At 45 lakh, it's with the Giants. And we will sell, if everybody else is sure, last chance to bid, and selling for the Gujarat Giants then at 45 lakh. Tanuja Kanwar, latest Giant to the team. Number 161 will be our next player. This is Anushka Sharma, the all-rounder from India. Anushka Sharma, 10 lakh opening bid. Thank you, Mumbai Indians. 10 lakh is bid. In the center of the room, 15 lakh is bid with Gujarat. At 15 lakh with Gujarat, anybody else coming back to me? At 15 lakh. Ahead of Mumbai, ahead of the other teams, 20 lakh is bid with RCB. At 20 lakh now, it's RCB's bid. 25 goes back to Gujarat. At 25. 30 lakh with RCB. 35 lakh is with Gujarat. 40 lakh is with RCB. 45 lakh for Gujarat. Done? Thinking? No. At 45 lakh, it's with the Gujarat Giants now. At 45 lakh, anybody else coming in? At 45 lakh and selling for the Gujarat Giants, then Anushka Sharma is with the Giants now. Sold at 45 lakh. Number 97 will be Rajeshwari Gaikwad, the spin bowler. 40 lakh please, at 40 lakh starting bid. Thank you Gujarat, 40 lakh is bid. At 40 lakh with the Gujarat Giants and selling to Gujarat then at 40 lakh for Rajeshwari Gaikwad. Sold to you Giants at 40, thank you so much. This is number 32. This is Tita Sadhu from India. And let's open here at 30 lakh, please. Opening bid of 30 lakh. At the 30 lakh for the Indian fast bowler. At 30 lakh, do we have any bid coming in at all? At 30 lakh. At 30 lakh, do I have a bid? Do I see a paddle anywhere at all? For Titas at 30 lakh, all through. All done then, ahead of the room, no bids coming in. Last chance if you'd like to raise a paddle. This is your chance. Thank you, Gujarat Giants. Thank you. 30 lakh is bid with the Gujarat Giants. Anybody else coming in ahead of that? At 30 lakh now with the Giants? At 30 lakh. All through, all done. And selling for the Giants then at 30 lakh. For you Gujarat Giants at 30 lakh. Thank you very much. Number 141 is our next player. We've moved to now the all-rounder categories, all-rounder 3 category. This is Kanika Ahuja from India. The all-rounder, let's open at 30 lakh please for Kanika Ahuja. At 30 lakh, do I have a bid? Thank you Gujarat. 30 lakh is bid with the Gujarat Giants at 30 lakh. Anybody else coming in ahead of Gujarat? At 30 lakh now with the Gujarat Giants. No other team coming in ahead of them. We will sell to the Gujarat Giants unless somebody else is bidding right now. All done then, and I will sell to the Giants at 30 lakh. Giants, that's yours at 30. Our last player of this evening is 192. This is Ayushi Soni, and I do know there's a bid there. Thank you, Gujarat Giants, at 30 lakh for Ayushi Soni, and selling all through, all done for the last time to the Giants at 30 lakh. Sold, well done to the Giants at 30 lakh. Number 60 will be our next player. This is Happy Kumari, uncapped fast bowler. And let's open at 10 lakh, please. At 10 lakh for Happy Kumari. Thank you, Gujarat Giants. They've bid 10 lakh. At 10 lakh now is with the Giants. Anybody else coming ahead of that? At 10 lakh with the Giants. Anybody else coming in at all? All through, all done then. And selling, if we're completely sure, to the Gujarat Giants at 10 lakh. Giants, that's for you at 10 lakh, please. Happy Kumari. Our next player up is going to be number 122. This is Shivani Singh, the Indian wicketkeeper. And let's start at 10 lakh, please. 10 lakh, thank you, Gujarat. At 10 lakh is bid. Anybody else coming in ahead of the Giants? At 10 lakh, anybody else coming in at all? All done, all through then. And selling to the Gujarat Giants, if we're all completely done, at 10 lakh. For you Giants at 10.